those long hot summer nights. Think that we always love you. Hey boy, where'd you get it from? Hey boy, where did you go?
Eight guitar tracks on this one. I'll start with the lowest guitar, guitar 8, and I'll play it with the band so you can get an idea of understanding the rhythm of the harmony, because it's totally different to the main solo. So here it is with the band. Bloody plug off. Work through it slowly now. Starts on the E flat, and it's handy to have a wah-wah pedal for this if you want to get it sort of close. It's usually just about heel down, so the treble's off, and there's only a few areas where he just swells in the toe down, so you know, it gives it the more treble. And then there's obviously the little two wah-wah bits near the end. So here is guitar 8, slow. And that's where you're swelling in the wah there, so as you're playing this and land on that, that's where you're going wah wah. Cut these notes off short, the last notes, make them staccato. And then back off the wah. Pre-bend, so you're bending that note. So bend the B up slightly, half a tone. And that's with a wah. So open and close. And then you could play this with your fingers or the pick, makes no difference. And then these last three guitars. Right, it's only the first notes picked, the rest are just slid into it. So that's guitar 8. A bit quicker. Wah. Wah. Guitar 7 has the same rhythm as guitar 8, as does guitar 6. So here is with the band, and then we'll break it down. Starting on the G now. So I'll play it a little bit faster than slow, in isolation. Slow. So that's G to the C sharp on the 3rd string at the 6th fret. Bend it up half a tone or a fret. That's that bit there again. That's where you heel to the toe to make it wah. Then back off. Pre-bend the D up to the E flat. And then your wah. From the pre-bend. The wah. And then you've backed off to the heel. Now you can either play this last bit, again you just pick the first note, or you can play on the 2nd string. So the notes are F, A flat, C, E flat to G. So F at the 1st, A flat at the 4th, C at the 8th, E flat at the 11th, and G at the 15th. Guitar 6, again similar patterns to the Guitar 7. So here it is with the band. Right, starting on the B flat on the 6th fret, top string. And similarly with this semitone bend. Same pattern. From the beginning, slow. Again, cutting those notes off. And the wah. Wah wah. And then backed off to the heel. And the last bit, the first note's picked, and the rest is just slid in to create the rhythm. So it's important that you get your slides, you know, I'm not doing it all the time, but get your first note and look where you want to slide it, because it's too easy to go and miss the fret. So it's same with the others. Guitar 5 with the band. So you'll see there's a lot less of these harmonies now. The 6, 7, and 8 were the most sort of complex, and these are just like little fillers, some top-ups. So slow goes like this. And again with the other three, this is where you heel and bring out the treble. Starting on the E flat. And heel down, and there's nothing for the next section, and then you've got the wah-wah swelling in, wah-wah, and then it goes like this. Guitar 4, it's just little bits here and there. It's not playing all the way through, and it's like this with the band. So as you see, not a lot happening. Just an octave double from the... So it's played at the 15th, like this. That's it, and then there's just before the wah, swell, C, slow from the top, or if you want to play it there. And then the wah, two wahs, and then it's... First bit, and the others is just mirrors what guitar 5 was playing. If you want to leave that out, leave it out. I mean, it's not imperative, as long as you get this section. Then you can add this if you want. The only bit for guitar 3, it's a doubled track, so if you play number 3 twice and add them together, and it sounds like this with the band. And it can also help if you're actually not a complete arse. So it's like this. Comes in with a trill on the B flat. Now you can play it any way you like. I'm going to start the 11th fret, and it swells in just where it says I miss those long hot summer nights, and on the nights bit is when it starts to come in. And when it says think of me always, plays this. So the notes themselves aren't the problem. The problem is getting the right slides and phrase, because you're only picking this. So you after the think of me always, it plays B flat to C, D flat, sorry. And then the next is F to A flat. And whilst that's sustaining, you hit the B flat to the C. you don't want to be picking each note, so you don't want to be going. It's all got to slide in. And love you. That was guitar 3 actually. So. Hey boy, where'd you get it from? And the tail out. So the guitar 3 plays this. And this plays B flat, C, D to E flat, and then bends up the A flat. So in one speaker you've got the other speaker. And again, they're doubled, so there's 2 played and they're put together. During the it says think of you always, I love you, just for the hey boy, where do you get it from? There's about 3 or 4 guitars that play a kind of like a B flat 7th to a C 7th. That bit. So guitar 6 plays this. Love you. And guitar 5 plays. So you get 6, 5, 4 plays. And 3 we've already covered, plays this. So it should be all the guitars covered now, so 6 plays. 5, 4, 3. So breakdown of guitar 1. When I'm not with you, that section starts on the G here. Slow. Harshness to it. You want it smooth, so that's why I'm playing it with my finger. And nothing happens, it's the 2s and 3s that are doing the rest until the actual main solo. And it's a bit like a question and answer, really. This plays bits, and then the harmony guitars do their bit, and then you do another little lick, and it carries on the same. So, lead guitar. Right. It's all around the 15th position. So they're kind of like, they're not dotted, but they're triplets, but the first part of the triplet, so you're only playing the do, 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 so you want this rhythm to go. So instead of being straight, you want to sort of dun, 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 make it a bit. And then the last bit goes guitars 3 and 2, and this phrase and its good bending is the key to this, because you're bending a tone and a half or 3 frets and 2 frets, so it's rather than going you have to do it all with your bend, so pre-bend it up to the G to the A flat there. So the phrase you're playing is if I could play it properly, instead of being in it tosser. Right, from the beginning, slow.